Imagine a human being, a complex creature, a masterpiece. Now, what if we could just zoom in to see what incredible secrets lie within us? Let's embark on a journey, a zoom into the very fabric of reality. We zoom in past the skin into the flesh, and here we encounter the first thing, the building blocks of life, cells. These tiny things forms every living things on earth, including you, me, the trees, and even the smallest living beings, the bacterias. These cells performs every tasks, digesting food, absorbing nutrients, fighting diseases, and keeping you alive. Your body contains around 30 trillion cells in an average, working hard all the day to keep you alive. Now let's zoom inside these cells. Here is the nucleus, the control center of the cells. This controls the overall functioning of the cell and tells the cell how to work. We further zoom in to reveal the secrets of the nucleus. We find deoxyribonucleic acid, or simply DNA. These are really tiny things packed inside the nucleus. Surprisingly, these small things contains programs for your body functioning. This means that a single cell knows everything what your body can do in default. Now let's zoom in further. Within the DNA strand, we find nucleotides, the building blocks of DNA. Each nucleotide consists of a sugar, a phosphate group, and one of four nitrogenous substances: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. The specific sequence of these bases forms the genetic code, determine the unique characteristics of every organism. Now these three molecules forms a DNA strand. A molecule is the intricate structure of atoms, the building blocks of matter. Now we are zooming further into the sugar molecule. A deoxyribose sugar molecule consists of 5 carbon atoms, 10 hydrogen atoms, and 4 oxygen atoms. Okay, so what forms these atoms? Let's zoom into one. What do we see? We see a cloud of electrons. Now we are entering the beautifully strange world of quantum physics. Here the classical mechanics doesn't work. This world challenges our classical understanding and assumptions about the reality. These electrons doesn't actually behave like we expect it to. These electrons can exist in multiple states and places at once. Okay, so now let's take a closer look at one of these atoms. We zoom into one to see the nucleus. This nucleus is a ball formed by the combination of neutrons and protons. These are subatomic particles. They form the elementary particles of the reality. They aren't the fundamental particles. There's a lot to discover. Let's zoom into a proton. A proton is made up of something called quarks. These are incredibly small particles. They are held together by something called gluons. They carry strong nuclear forces to join these quarks together. There are 6 different types of quarks: up, down, charm, strange, top, and bottom quarks. And different quarks join together to give rise to different particles with distinct characteristics. The proton we are talking about is consisted of 2 up and 1 down quark. In fact, the charge of the protons, or to be specific, every particles, is determined by the arrangement of quarks. I think we have reached the end. Quarks are considered to be the fundamental particles, and these cannot be separated. We have journeyed through ourselves, but this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. the beginning to our understanding of reality and the universe itself. But this raises some questions. What does it mean to be a human? Are we just collection of particles? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Meet you in the next video. Until that time, bye.